turning managers into leaders, helping people shine.
Hey everyone, I'm Gupta-Sunderji here again with a Merge Management Moment. One of the biggest challenges in leading a hybrid team is that the physical distance between employees means that you lose the collaboration that naturally happens when team members are face-to-face. Fortunately, there are things you can do to compensate for this shortcoming, which is exactly the subject of today's edition of our ongoing video series on strategies for leading hybrid teams. Today's tip is online collaboration tools. There are many online tools available for you and your team to maximize collaboration despite being in different physical locations. In fact, some people tell me that they like these tools better than the in-person process. I'm going to tell you about 3 of them, not necessarily because they're better than the other options out there, but more because I use them and therefore they're my favorites. The first is the granddaddy of them all, Google Docs. If you aren't using Google Docs, then you are losing out on one of the most valuable, functional, and easy to use collaboration tools that exist. Combine this with a video call, and it will be like you are all in the same physical space. Several people can work on the same document at once, and you can see who's making what changes in real time. It saves automatically, and you can track versions. A great way to brainstorm and document your thoughts and processes. Sometimes, though, you might want something a little bit more visual. One of the things I miss the most from our face-to-face environment is the ability to use Post-it notes to brainstorm and then move them around to organize and reorganize. Miro fixes that problem. Even with their free basic version, you can create the equivalent of Post-it notes in the e-space and move them around as you discuss and categorize. Again, several people can do this at the same time, almost like being in the same conference room face to face. The third tool I have found extremely useful for collaboration is Doodle. Now, Doodle is a free scheduling software, and it lets me find a time slot during which everyone I want to work with is available. If you work in the same organization, your calendar software probably does the same thing. But this works beautifully if you are collaborating with people who are external to your organization. So the 3 tools I like the most are Google Docs, Miro, and Doodle. If you don't yet have online collaboration tools in your toolkit for leading your hybrid team, then what's stopping you? Get on with it. This is Merge Gupta-Sunderji with a Merge Management Moment.
Turning managers into leaders, helping